Welcome back, guys, to your brand new Palworld news update. Today we're going to be talking about new content which looks to be on its way very soon, and we're also going to talk a little bit about the development because Bucky, the lead community manager, has said some things which I thought was very interesting to bring to a video. And for you Xbox players, it gives an understanding of the development with Palworld on Xbox, why things take a little bit longer and everything like that. Now, if you guys do enjoy today's video, as always, make sure to smash that like button and consider subscribing to my channel because we are on the road to 250,000 subscribers. Thank you for all the support, and please come and join my amazing Discord that launched last week. We're nearly coming up to 500 members now. Come meet some great people in a great community. So yeah, anyway, let's get in with the video. So over the last couple of days, Palworld have actually released 2 new updates, and they've resolved like bugs, some of the balance changes for the game. They've made changes to pals, so they're a little bit smarter. It's been great, and we had been waiting for these updates for about 2.5 weeks, so it's been great to see the game getting into a better place. But none of us can hide from the fact that a lot of us are waiting for new content. Now, that isn't me demanding it, saying there needs to be new content right now, because the game has only been out for a month and like 10 days. It launched on January 19th, so you can't expect these types of massive content to come out soon. But they actually did give us a little bit of a heads up on it. So on Twitter or X, someone said it's great to resolve bugs, but some new content would be nice too. And Palworld, that never responds to any sort of questions like this, they actually did respond, and they said new content is in development too. And then someone else who also said, will this be the new content update, or will that be at a later time? And they responded again with the same thing, new content is also on development. So this is great to see that it is coming. We knew it was anyway, but it's great to get like kind of an update from them. And I don't know, I feel like the thing that I want to know is what's the next steps? Like, how is it going to work? What type of content is it going to be? Are they going to just do small content and release pals, like maybe some new pals onto the world? Are they going to do a massive brand new sort of island expansion update, or is that too far away and too and asking for too much? Are they going to release the PAL PvP arena? I think this is something that all of us really want to know, what's coming next for it, and what's going to bring players back. Because I have to admit, there was a YouTuber called Phase, I think it's Phase Jev. I was watching his Palworld series, and there was a video about 11 days ago. I think he stopped. It was his last Palworld video. Said he'll come back when new update, and it was like saying, what do I do now? I've just completed Palworld. And it does kind of get to that stage, because you know, when you get to like level 50 and you've grinded every boss, you've smashed everything out, you've done all the builds you've ever wanted to do, it does kind of leave you a little bit like, what can I do now? You feel like you're sort of roaming the lands. And at the beginning, it was such an exciting new adventure, and I personally do still love, I've still got lots to do with my friends. I'm still way far away from actually needing the new content side of things, but for the larger majority of the player base that may grind it out to the point they've done everything, there does need to be, I feel like, an announcement soon on that content. I don't want to be too demanding, because I know it's a bit cheeky to ask it so quickly after launch, but I'm glad that they're letting us know what's been going on. Someone came up with a really cool thing, which they actually also responded to, which is they said, I just had a shower thought. If pals can use human tools and weapons, could they learn how to operate vehicles? And again, Palworld responded with the eye emoji, taking on ideas from people, unless they're working on it already. But it would be cool to have different vehicles in the game which they can operate, and maybe that could be some more end game content to further increase like sort of the workflow faster and everything like that. Also, related to pals, on the Palworld wiki, they actually have added the pals that are currently not in the early access build of Palworld. There is the Dark Mutant, the Dragon's Phobe, or Dragon Strobe, sorry, the Boltmane, the Colossal Whale, the Feathered Dragon, the Colossal Worm, sorry, and the Cyan Wolf Cub. Now, a lot of these names aren't all the confirmed ones, like the Dragon Strobe was a confirmed name, the Boltmane game was, but then stuff like the Feathered Dragon, Colossal Whale, Colossal Worm, and Cyan, Wolf Cub were just sort of just names that put in place because no one knows what those names are right now. So, I think I am generally just so excited to see where they can take the game. You know, people forget again. I keep seeing comments of just, you know, Palworld, you fell off, and I can't hide from the fact that, come on guys, like they were expecting 50,000 players and they're still sitting in 5th, just below Apex Legends with 229,000 players, which is just crazy. And they were never going to keep up the 1.1 million players that Counter-Strike has, because the replayability and the progression system is what keeps people playing day after day after day. And it's just going to take some time for Pocket Pair to implement certain things like that. That's going to make players want to play day after day after day. And they've still got that right now, you know, 229,000 players. Like, wow. Anyway, so let's talk a little bit on what Bucky's been saying. So Bucky responded saying, I think you may have a bit of an overly simple view on how games are made. The entire team don't work on the same thing at the same time. Different people work on different things. Some on balance, some on bugs, some on new content, some on terrain, some on Xbox specific issues, some on audio, etc, etc. When things are ready, they get rolled into a build, which eventually becomes a patch or update. Nothing is held back. The entire team isn't going to wait for one person or one sub-team to finish something. They keep on going and keep on going. And so nothing is being held back. You know, nothing's being taken. They're still working at the same pace they were. They've been hiring new people to come on board, getting things going quicker, and it's great to see. Now, as for Xbox, this is going to be for you Xbox players, but the majority of the team aren't even Xbox devs. So they will, of course, continue to work on their duties while the Xbox team work on theirs. The entire development of Palworld is not going to be put on hold. The Xbox team will continue working on the Xbox-specific issues, and the rest of the team will continue fixing bugs and working on new content. So that, again, is kind of a link to what Bucky said earlier. Lots of people are saying you need to get this Xbox issue fixed, and like they said, Palworld they were PC devs, you know, like none of them had experience really in Xbox. Like they were nowhere near the top like these AAA companies are. Luckily, they actually got support from Microsoft to help the development of the game. Now, I don't think without the support of Microsoft, the Xbox version of the game would have even had a patch yet. If I'm being honest, I think they would still there wouldn't have even been a patch in a month. And now the fact that every time they're releasing a patch, the Xbox version goes out the latest 1 day later, I think is very, very cool. So right now we're sitting on great concurrent players, and still an enjoyable game with so much to do. But I can't hide from the fact that I'm looking forward to sometime in the future Palworld doing their first official content update trailer. Anyway, catch you guys in my next video. Leave a like, subscribe, and I'll catch you in my next video.